I'm gonna be breaking down this trade that I set my analysis for during New York, and I actually called this trade in the signal group. So let's get right into it. And that's something that you guys have been blowing me up about, asking for spots for the signal group. Guys, the signal group is closed now till next month. If I get enough DMs from you guys, then maybe we'll open some spots for next month. But let's go over this trade right now. So let's just delete everything and start from scratch. So we're gonna delete literally everything and we're gonna start from scratch. So first things first, I like to go to M5 time frame, and I'm gonna break this down for you guys and draw my highs and lows first. So let me delete this alert as well. Okay, so after we delete this and we have a blank graph, we traded this pullback right here, the sell movement. So we're gonna break this down. So if we're trading on Monday, we're gonna draw the high and low of day, which is coming from Friday. And how I told you guys, I like to do this on M5 time frame. It's going to be the highest and lowest point between these sessions right here, between Frankfurt and New York session. So it has to be literally in between these sessions. Asia session does not count. So it's going to be the highest and lowest point. This is the highest point of the day right here. So this is our high of day. And then our low of day is going to be down here. Low of day down here. And then if we're trading on Monday, how I'm showing you guys now, our high and low of day is coming from Friday, which is one previous trading day, and our previous high and previous low of day is going to be two previous trading days. So if we're trading on Monday, it's going to be coming from Thursday. And same concepts, the highest and lowest point between these sessions right here. So this is going to be our previous high of day right here, previous high of day, and then our previous low of day down here, this previous low of day right here, previous low of day. Okay, so now that we have the highs and lows drawn, let's do a top-down analysis real quick, and let's go weekly, daily, H4, all of this good stuff, and we'll go down all the way to H1 and M15, and I'll break down the actual direction for you guys. So this is what we're working with right here. So also keep in mind, guys, just because we're in a bullish, like for example, if we're in a bullish uptrend right now, you have to, like me personally, since I'm a scalper day trader, I trade what's presented in the session. So yes, price could be bullish long term, but if a bearish movement, like a sell opportunity, is presented in the session that I'm trading, that's what I'm gonna take, because I'm a scalper / day trader. I don't really swing, so I literally trade what's presented. So I'm gonna break down everything for you guys right now. So okay, so first things first, we're gonna mark this weekly supply right here that gave us this push to the downside. This weekly supply right here, this area right here, and then now we're gonna go to the daily real quick. I want to mark this. So notice this daily supply right here, this previous contract candle, that once we touch this weekly supply, we got this movement to the downside. That is a valid demand zone right here that we could probably see price pull back to in the next few days to continue a sell movement from this area. So that's something to keep in mind. Also, we're going to draw our area of demand that's coming from here. So check this out. Oh crap, what happened to the internet? Hold on, let's see if this loads. Okay, perfect. I got scared there for a second. All right, so notice this area of demand right here gave us this push into the weekly supply. Notice this area of demand right here, this previous contract candle, gave us this push into this weekly supply. Now we got the sell movement, but notice this. Notice how price used this area of demand exactly right here to the pip. And you can see that this is where the bullish movement is coming from, this H4 demand that gave us this push right here. So now that we're working with this, now let's go to H1. So notice how we went weekly, daily, H4. We're literally doing a top-down analysis. So check this out. We're actually going to do a replay mode, and I'm going to show you guys what I sent last night, literally in my free Telegram, and the trade that I took in New York. So I'm gonna break this down for you guys in depth. So this is pretty much what I was presented with, this right here, and then I'm gonna break down this for you guys. So check this out. Notice how we have this void right here, and we have this area of supply. Let me actually take this out. Area of supply right here, this previous contract candle that gave us this push right here. Area of supply on H1, and if we go to M15, we have it right here as well. It's in confluence right here. H1 and M15 right here. Right there, perfect. But also check this out. I literally told you guys last night that I saw price pulling back into this area right here. Let me mark this. So notice this. Notice this is the importance of marking the highs and lows correctly. So, and if you guys have seen my previous videos, you guys know how specific they are. So notice just this real quick. Notice on M15 time frame, this area of demand in confluence with this previous high of day. The previous high of day is right here. But notice this previous contract candle, this area of demand that gave us this push to the upside. I literally told you guys when price was like right around here that it was very, very likely we were going to see price pull back into this area to continue the bullish movement up until this area here to fill this void, being the supply that created this push. So you guys, price was going to pull back to this area to continue to fill this void. So this is what price did. Price obviously filled that void. So we're going to go forward. But when we're trading New York, this is what we're presented with. So let's go into this. Now we could go into the lower time frame. Perfect. Actually, let me go a little bit more back. Yeah, I'm gonna replay it just a little bit, a tad more, so I could break this down a little bit better. So this is what we're presented with right here. So when we come to trade New York, let's continue from this point here, that we could do a little bit more in-depth breakdown, and you guys could actually see what like why I trade, why I take the trades and how I take them. Why, or better said, why I take them and how I take them. So I come to sit down right now at 8:30 to do my analysis. I tell you guys that price is going to reach this area of supply, and I'm waiting for price to touch this area of supply and give me an M1 confirmation to enter a sub. So now we go to M1 and we wait for price to touch this area of supply up here, and we're going to see where we entered. So let's get right into it. All right, so let's go fast forward a bit and see where we entered. All right, boom, here we go. Price touches it. Price touches it again. So far, no supply is created. And then notice this right here. Boom, look at this. This volume that came from once we touch this area of supply, notice this volume that came in, breaking these lows. This is our entry confirmation right here. Notice how price creates this area of supply right here. Like that. And let me actually point this right here as well. And then if we go to M5, you can see it as well. I actually placed my entry right here at this M5 candle, because sometimes you can see that it created the supply on M5 right here and on M1. And when you have a M1 and M5 confirmation like that, one right below or above the other one, it's better to take the one right beneath it, because sometimes, for example, price could have just touched this M5 supply and continue the movement, and it wouldn't have pulled back all the way to this M1 one just by missing the entry by like a pip. So the entry that I sent out to the signal group was at 7270, like this. It looked like this with a 10 pip stop loss. So it looked like this. This is our trade right here. Right there. And then it gave us a 1 to 2. So this right here. So check this out. I'm actually going to point out the target as well. The main target, the first target to take profit is this area of demand. They gave us a push into this supply. So check this out. We're going to mark this like this. And we're going to fast forward. So our sell limit is placed here, and watch what happens. Price touches our sell limit right here, activates it. And then let's see what happens. Notice how the volume comes in after we touch this M5 supply, give us an M1 confirmation. We enter, and then that's where the volume comes in. Check this out. Today, not a lot of volume coming, but you could tell that that's where the sell movement is coming from. So actually, let me do this on M5 because it's taking a little bit longer. So notice this. We hit take profit like around, I want to say after 11. So this right here, we hit take profit. We just tap take profit, and then you can tell the price pulled back. So this gave us a nice 1 to 2 trade. But you guys are seeing why we took this trade. So let me break this down just one more time before we finish this. Let me see how long this video is. All right, so let me wrap this up one more time. So look at this. We have this void right here that gave us this push to the downside on H1. Look at this big movement. We're filling this void, and then we have this supply, this previous contrary candle that gave us a push to the downside. As soon as we touch this area of supply on M1, the price gives us this entry confirmation. Let me break this down for you guys. Let me delete this so you guys can see it. So again, let me delete this. Price touches the H1 M15 supply. Notice how we touch it right here. And then this volume comes in. We re-enter on this candle right here. So it looks like this. Like that. Like this. Crap, let me get bigger. Or there we go. And then our entries right here, you can tell that this trade played out perfect. And you can see the entry confirmation, the higher time frame supply. And then let's just fast forward to see what price is doing right now. So actually, let's just exit this right here. Notice how price has been using this supply actually in Asia, and we're still stuck in this range right here. So this was a very nice trade. I just broke down to you guys a higher time frame supply. When we touch that higher time frame supply on a lower time frame, how we got our entry confirmation. So hopefully you guys were able to pick up some value from this video. If this video helped you out, drop a comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So peace.